exploring the depths of my mind and comparing it to others. During my travel in space, I have encountered many different kinds of people. Some display incredible intellect, others simplicity. Some are captivating, others are mundane. But largely, I have observed that most of us occupy some position on this varied spectrum of characteristics. Observing the intricacies of others' lives holds an enduring fascination for me. I am constantly drawn to understanding the unique challenges they grapple with, their chosen methods of resolution, and their outlook on diverse topics, invariably comparing these to my own perspectives. As a staunch proponent of crowdsourcing, I frequently use this method to gain insights into what's going on in the universe. Moreover, I devote a considerable amount of my time trying to understand how various experts interpret their findings and how it shapes their perspectives. This relentless quest of mine has proven to be insightful, humbling, and draining. Repeatedly, I find myself reevaluating and modifying my previously held understandings. The journey has its emotional tolls too, as I strive to empathize with the experiences shared by my clientele and what I have come across in the things I've read. Furthermore, I delve into an extensive range of subjects, intensifying the process. At any given moment, you may find me engrossed in a video on physics, chemistry, engineering, technology, mathematics, psychology, politics, or an array of other fields. Alternatively, I might be seen engaging with ChatGPT, tossing it a mix of hypothetical scenarios and unconventional questions, putting together all the pieces, what could be inferred about God, any sort of divine beings, or whatever else is out here. What mechanisms do they utilize to convey messages? What are they trying to tell us? And how do we impact the spiritual realm? It seems everyone has different, sometimes contradicting answers to these questions. Perhaps at the core of my exploration is the hope of understanding why things are the way they are, how I should be, and where things are heading from where I hope is an objective point of view. My exploration isn't just confined to the physical world, but that of the spiritual. At least for myself, I'm not even that interested in the answers per se, but more in the process by which someone came to their conclusions. The truth doesn't seem to be a binary answer, but something of a paradox that exists on a spectrum. My favorite example is the blind man touching an elephant for the first time, each touching a different part. The blind man who feels a leg says the elephant is like a pillar. The one who feels the tail says the elephant is like a rope. The one who touches the trunk says it's like a tree branch. The one who feels the ear thinks it's like a hand fan. The one who touches the side says it's like a wall. Each blind man argues that his perspective is correct because that's what he has perceived. The truth is, they're all correct and they're all wrong at the same time. John Godfrey Sachs. I believe the nature of reality is like that elephant, and we are all the blind men, except unlike the analogy, there are billions of perspectives that are separated in space and change over time. That isn't even taking into account how reality is experienced by animals, plants, and other objects in this universe. How much can one truly know when there's so much to understand? And that does it for this episode of Vlog Track. Thank you for joining my